What up, folks? I am Ultrazilla, and today I have a review of the SH Figuarts Shin Ultraman. That's right, my Zillions. I think this is one we've all been waiting for a little bit. An SH Figuarts version of Shin Ultraman. Yes, we got the movie Monster series, which was a surprise. We got the Ultra Action figure, which was not a surprise. But we got them both, and one is, more articulated than the other. But this was the one I think most folks were anticipating. Yes, this one's gonna have some competition. There's a Mafex coming out. There is a just announced 3-0 in this scale coming out. So this guy has to do a lot of things to defend itself from collectors that are gonna want to buy, something different. Mafex has come a long way. So, I'm gonna be getting the Mafex and possibly the 3-0. So we're gonna see when it's all said and done what's best. But what you have here is the SH Figuarts. They are known for good figures. They are known for their Ultraman figures, and we're gonna have a real talk review here. No BS, no reviewing things that are not in my hand. We're gonna review this figure. We're gonna concentrate on this figure right here, right now. So without any further ado, let's get to the review. Kicking things off with a little box art nerd, and it's a really nice box. I got some scuff marks on it already, but that's probably this guy's fault. I don't know, who knows? Or it could be in travel, whatever. It's got a nice matte finish, except for Ultraman and the Shin Ultraman logo, and it's really well done. I love the gloss on it. You got the Tamashii logo there, Figuarts thing there, whatever this is here, Bandai Tamashii there. But the front of this is great. I love how it comes down, tapers down here, and beautifully, it's like nicely done. And I like, if you see the white, it has like, it's not just pure white. It's got like a little bit of like a heathering to it, you know what I'm saying? Which looks pretty good. Over here, it says Ultraman. They got a shot of him there in the red, which looks cool. Shin Ultraman up there. On the back, you got the window where Ultraman was displayed in. Ultraman there. Just a couple product shots here, honestly. Very, very simple, but, raised gloss again, which is beautiful. I really like that. Nothing going on the bottom. Top just says Ultraman. Doesn't even say Shin Ultraman anywhere, really. But it's good. It's good. It's a really nice looking box. I really like it a lot. Shin Ultraman comes with a bunch of little hands. He's got these kind of, I don't know, shake my hand type hands. He's got some karate chopping hands or beam hands. And then he's got fist hands. And they're all done in that, very classic, simple, silver Ultraman style. Nothing crazy here. The hands he has on are just these kind of little open hands as well. Swapping them out. It's pretty simple, pretty standard. Little ball peg. Nice and easy peasy. In and on. So, yeah, not bad. And that's all Ultraman comes with. And, you might have a problem with that. You might be like, where's this beam and whatever. We haven't seen anything yet. They haven't revealed much about Shin Ultraman yet, which is kind of surprising. So, yeah, it's one of those things where this is all we get for now. He's going to be doing some wrestling, against some of, I guess, your movie Monster series kaiju, right? We're gonna look at that together after. But looking at this Shin Ultraman in full, proportions are good. I think Bandai's done a good job so far across the board. I think, the movie Monster series was super lanky, super tall. I think the Ultra Action figure was a little wide, but he was also good. Even this little guy, which we just reviewed, had the proportions done right, I think. Possibly the best, actually, of them all. You see the ribs, how they work. This guy, because of the articulation cuts, the ribs kind of get lost a little bit in there. So it's one of those things where I think his proportions are really good. It looks the part from what we've seen. But all the articulation points probably takes away a little bit from that aspect of it. Otherwise, I think it looks pretty decent overall. Yeah. So I do have a couple little like marks of, you know, errant paint here and there. I'll point out right off the bat because I know a lot of folks have had, I don't know about a lot of folks. I really don't know. I've seen a couple where it's been, you know, a little more messy than this, but I have a little errant silver right there and right there, which is good. It's on the plastic because you could really like easily take that out. And I'll try to. And then I got one little offline piece of paint right there. And honestly, I haven't seen much else that's like super bad. We'll look at this together. You know, the elbow in here is a little choppy, broken up there. You see the paint? I'll zoom in for you. Not that, you know, it matters, but like, it's a little bit choppy right there. It's like a little offline that I noticed, like compared to this side, which is nice. So it looks like, you know, the way the cut is made here, it's a little bit offline. Oh, it's just a little excess paint right there. I think it's just a little bit excess paint on one side. So not a big deal. It's in the joint as well. So kind of like the way you move it, it just kind of gets lost in there anyway. None of this is a big deal to me. I can understand if you got one that's really bad where it'd be a big deal to you. But I'm really glad that any real errant paint that I can see being a problem is on the back. So yeah, it's one of those things where it doesn't really mean that much to me. I like it overall though. I think it's really good. The head sculpt is very, very nice. I like his compound eyes, look great with the, you know, translucent plastic there, and you see like white behind that. I think it looks really good. Very nicely done. The ears look really cool. The profile of the head, if we could get, it looks really nice. The crest here is excellent. The silver is really well done. I really like his mouth a lot. Very clean, very Ultraman. I like how the cut goes down the center there. It's nice and sharp looking. Back of the head, same thing. On his back, as you can see, the sculpt and paint look really good. I do like it. And then the shoulders look nice. Inside the arms, again, we saw that. I didn't see that one initially, you know, because it does look like, because of the way it's broken there. Not broken, but like the way the, it's on the line of the joint, if you can see that. So it's kind of like, the paint is kind of like breaking a little bit on that joint. So that's why I didn't really notice it. Arm looks good. Hands we saw. I think the chest looks really nice. You know, nicely sculpted in, painted well. This arm is looking good too. The crotch is not too big. Sometimes some of these Ultraman get really long crotches, but it looks good. The legs are looking very nice up and down. You get this like seam down the center, which see makes the paint look a little off over there. But that's just up close, and I don't really see that. So yeah, it's looking good, guys. Oh, I have one extra little, oh, do you see that, guys? Little errant paint right there, a little errant silver. But these little errant silver, again, on this, I think that's gonna be easy to get out. Like, you know, it's just get some alcohol and wipe it down. I think you should be okay, because this is not paint, this is just plastic, so it should be fine. So yeah, that's not a big deal. His little pointy feet look good. The rest of the silver paint looks really nice. So I like it. I think it's good. You know, my few little paint splotches here and there aren't that bad. There's nothing really disgusting looking or just crazy looking. You know, like I've seen at least one person's, you know, shin that didn't look good. But mine, you know, negligible. You're gonna have this stuff. You're gonna have paint mess ups. You know, it's QC issues are gonna be there. And, you know, I've said this before, guys. You've heard me talk about this. You've heard me argue about this. It's just one of those things where whether or not you individually are fine with it or not, depending on how bad it is, you know. I am fine with what I have here because all of it seems like something I could clean up because it's nothing major. So there you go. I think Shin Ultraman looks really good, to be honest. I really like it a lot. Okay, and articulation. Usually I do articulation first, but I didn't. Head is on a, you know, ball joint there. Or is it the straight peg that they've been using? Ooh, I can't move it, so I don't want to go crazy. Neck. Oh, and you do have paint inside the neck, which looks cool, by the way. I could see that scratching, but it has not on mine, so that's good. Got a nice neck joint. You got the upper body joint that moves pretty decently. And then you have the waist joint that moves really nicely. A lot of good movement there. You got a butterfly joint here, which is good. You have a ball joint in there, and it does allow you to move. You got a hinge in here as well. Lots of great range of motion there. No bicep cut or anything. You got a double jointed elbow, which is like, it's still crazy that, you know, SH Figuarts doesn't do that for the most part. Hinge, ball joint here, swivel it, all nice. Legs, you get about that much. I do miss the drop down joints of the Ultra Act, I gotta say still. Kick forward, kick back, I know it's been a while, but worth saying. Swivel, I don't really mention that, but they were good. Double jointed knee. And then the foot can rock nicely, move around really well. And then you got toe hinge here. Ooh, super tight. Oh, there we go. Freed it up. Let's see about the other side. The other side was better. This one was a little stuck, but it freed it up. So there you go. You got some good articulation on Shin Ultraman. For your size comparisons, here's Shin Ultraman with a bunch of figures you might have in your collection, including various Ultraman and Ano family figures, Shins, Eva, and more Shin Ultraman material. I think, you know, I always said I felt like the movie Monster series was a little tall for these guys, but either the Ultra Action figure or now this figure looks really good, I think, fighting those. That's my opinion. You guys let me know down below. And furthermore, just to compare them here in this video more closely, you can see that the Ultra Action figure is very red, and this is more muted, which is also like the movie Monster series. But I think they both do their job very well. Like I said, I think the chest here is more accurate. But probably overall, this is a nicer looking figure. And just to bring it in, here is the movie Monster series as well. And, you know, I mean, this one's really good. It really is. But this, you know, it's very posable and stuff, and it's also good. You know, we got the Mafex coming out, and at some point, there's going to be a 3-0, 1/12 scale version of this as well. So I guess we're going to be looking at more. I'm probably going to be doing some comparison videos within. And my final thoughts, I think this figure is good. You know, it's very bare bones. It's just the hands you're getting. But it's very, you know, it's got all the good SH Figuarts articulation and styling, and I think it works. I think it looks like a really good figure. Sure, I got a couple of little paint errors here and there, little extra splotches of paint, but it's not bad. It's negligible, really. I have no real problem with it. All of it seems like on a spot where I could get it out. so that's good. Yes, I've heard worse, but I can't review something that I don't have. You know what I'm saying? I can mention it, but I can't review it. So, in my opinion, I think this figure is pretty decent. I really like it, and really, that's it. That's my final thoughts. I hope you dug this review. Let me know your thoughts below, and please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Check me out on Facebook and Instagram. Stay safe. Till next time, peace out, peeps.